Hey everybody, welcome back to DeHaven Family Farm. Today is going to be a fun day, for me at least. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, because 30,000 pounds of fun has just showed up on the farm. So this is what we have here. This excavator, it's a Doosan, I'll get you the model number. I think it's like a 140 something or other. I think it weighs 31,000 pounds. So it was just dropped off here this morning. This is just a rental. I did not buy it, although it would be fun to own one of these this big. But yeah, so we have a bunch of projects here to do around the farm. Probably do a couple of videos using the machine. Not going to do a ton of stuff, you know, bore you guys with a whole bunch of videos, but we'll do a couple on a couple of the things that I'm going to do around here. So DX 140 LCR, there you go. So I will have this machine here today, and then they're going to bring me another one. Should be tomorrow, I think, because they made a mistake. It wasn't the delivery guy's fault. It was just paperwork, whatever. I am supposed to have a machine with a thumb on it, because one of the things I'm going to be doing is stumps. And a couple of the stumps that I have, the base of the tree was probably, at least one of them in the backyard was at least 4 foot wide. So I mean, you're going to see how big this stump is after we get it out, but I have to be able to carry it away. And trying to pinch something up against the boom, I hate doing that. So anyway, they're going to bring me the correct machine tomorrow. I believe it's the same exact machine as this, it just has a thumb on it. But we're going to use this one here today, so I'm not sure how the editing process is going to go here with these videos. So you might see a clip with this machine and no thumb, and then maybe you'll see a clip of the other machine with the thumb, and you'll wonder why. That's why. So yeah, that's what we got here. Climb up in here and I'll show you real quick. We are missing a window. We got some free air conditioning there, but this is the inside of the machine. Screen, AC, heat, all of that stuff. I'm not sure how many hours are on it. I do need to, oh, sorry for the beeping. What do we have on here? I guess I'm blind because I don't see the engine hours on there. Does anybody see engine hours on there? Well, anyway, maybe when we start it up, we'll see what we got. But at any rate, this is the inside of the machine. And yeah, camera doesn't do it justice. So I'm going to go ahead and start on a couple projects here, and I will start videoing along the way. Hey, I found the hour meter. It's right down here. 1,419, I think. Boy, rentals are tough machines. This looks like it has way more than 1,000 hours on it. All right. Not important. What's important is it's here and we're going to have some fun. Well, good morning, everybody. We are going to be doing some land clearing with this big guy here today. As you can see, it's in a different location, and you can see we don't have a thumb yet. It's taking them a while to get my... I don't know why the dogs all have to go to the bathroom during my video. I already waited for the other one to go, and now she has to go. Anyway, they have yet to bring me the machine with the thumb, so I have been puttering around doing a few small things with this that weren't worth filming. But today we're going to knock some trees over, and that's going to be a fun video. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll get this warmed up, and we'll track on up to the field. All right guys, sorry about the wind noise that's in the video. This GoPro seems to be more affected by the wind than the previous GoPros I've had. I don't know if they made the microphone better on it or something. I'm not sure. I think I might have to get a little external mic to cut down on that. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you, we got about an acre here that we're going to be clearing. Goes here all the way back. Some of this was cleared years ago when we cleared this piece here, and then I just never got around to this. And some of it I started clearing with the Mini. Was it last year? I think I started doing a section in here. You can see how the briars and stuff are kind of growing back in here. So some of this was done, and then you can see these big guys here, all these big, well, we got some, I think they're all maples. Yeah, they're all maples. So anyway, all these big guys have to come down all the way down to here. All these little guys, there's some stumps in here. These trees here actually grew. We cut some of the trees down that were here years ago, and I never dug the stumps out, and these little shoots came out of the stumps, and now they're what, 30 feet tall. So I guess that kind of says how long ago it was that I started clearing this. But so this is what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to go up and we'll get started. All right, so the first thing we have to do here is dig that disc out of the weeds. And I know you guys can't see anything. That's how long it's been sitting there. But I came down with the tractor the other day to move it, and the jack is rusted and it won't jack up or down. There was a wagon here, but there it is, Alice Chalmers disc. And so I'm just going to hook a chain to the tongue, lift up the tongue, and then we're going to just walk it on out of here. So let's get started with that. All right, let's see if we got this hooked in a good spot. Well, she's coming. There we go. Yeah, there she is. Maybe we'll get it fixed up and get it in some other videos. But now we're gonna go down here and start working. Okay, so we got one windrow of crap, and there's some stuff down the bottom. Got this kind of smoothed out a little bit. I'm hoping that this next tree here, which is leaning multiple directions at the same time because it grew so crooked, I'm going to try and take that one down, and it might land on that cherry a little bit, but I'm going to kind of drop it into that area there is the goal. We'll see if that happens or not, because it's kind of leaning towards us. It kind of grew backwards. Like it's one of those that's hard to decide which way it needs to go. So we're going to try and persuade it that way. All right, well, that one took me 2 attempts. I really don't want to drop something on this expensive rental machine, so I'm trying to be careful. I don't know if you guys can really... The tree was pretty big, but this root ball is even bigger, and I'm going to come down here. I'm about 6 foot tall. I'm in the hole. Sorry if the sun's in your face, but the distance above my head is at least 2 feet, 2.5 feet, and I'm standing in the bottom of the hole. So that's probably what, 8 or 9 foot tall. I mean, this is one heck of a stump here. So now we'll have to get it out of here and get things cleaned up. So I'm going to keep moving along and film a little bit more for you guys after. Well, overall, we made some good progress here, and we've made a huge mess. I do not like clearing land this way. I like to, you know, take care of some trees that I can knock down that aren't on each other, and then I'll cut them up, cut the branches, cut the stump, stack everything in respective piles and move on. So I don't have this big nightmare to deal with. All down in there is kind of brushy stuff with roots and dirt mixed in, and then of course we got the trees, a bunch of stumps up here. Not having the thumb is not only slowing me down a little bit, but it's also I'm having to like push and pull and drag stuff, and it's mixing a lot of dirt in, especially with the little sapling type things. So that's a little annoying, but we are making some pretty good progress here. So you can't really see how big the area is because all the trees are on it. But the next thing we need to do is start working up here. I think I'm going to start kind of from the outside and kind of work my way over like I did back here. There is a big stump there. There was a piece of tree right there. There's a big stump there. But work my way over and kind of do the same thing I did down or behind us, and then knock this tree over and move it and work our way over. I don't remember how many we have left here to knock over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I think there's roughly 10 or so up here. There's only one though, that one there. I think that's the biggest one up here. I think the biggest trees that we had to take down were down in this section. So I think that's done. We do have a dead tree right there. That is on the tree line. I'm leaving those trees there. So that tree I will take down, but I'm going to cut it down because it's like splitting at the bottom already, and a situation like that, it's very easy for the tree to break off and either chunks of it fall on the machine or the whole thing fall on the machine or whatever. So it's safer just to kind of cut those down. But yeah, making some good progress. Here's the last tree. Fingers crossed that we don't break something now. Anyway, here's an idea of how big that bottom of that stump is there. You can't hardly even see the stick on the machine. So, yep, another big one. I know there's one right here, and then a huge hole here, which obviously you're not going to be able to tell. I think this, oh geez, yeah, this one's way bigger. Can you guys see? I can't even get the whole thing. So I'm standing in the bottom of the hole. There you go. That's how big it is. So, didn't break any mirrors or anything on the machine, snag a hydraulic hose, all that, so we're good to go. We have a colossal mess on our hands. Let's see if I can climb up here and kind of show you what's going on. So we've got stuff all the way around us here. We'll go back here, all the way back down in there. This mess here. It's a lot of stuff. Where am I? There I am. Now I can see you. But yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for today's video. I'm sorry if there's drops on the lens and it's ruining the picture. I'm gonna be done in just a second. So anyway, that's gonna conclude today's video here. We got all the trees pushed over. I might do a couple clips when I start cleaning things up when I get the other machine, and I might do a clip. I have one really big stump to dig out up by the house. I think it's going to be a bit of a challenge, so I might film that as well. So there'll be one more excavator video just with some different footage on it, so look for that if you enjoy this type of video here. So again, we're just clearing some land here on the farm, making room for more crop. You know, for us, an acre might not sound like a lot to farmers that farm hundreds to thousands of acres, but on a small farm, an acre makes a difference, and you can easily $4,000 to $5,000 worth of pumpkins on 1 acre. So it's big for our small farm. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Any questions, comments down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up on the way out the door, I would appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see y'all in the next video.